are looking at question 13.3. The text reads: Critics of early sign language education often claim that it might delay verbal skills, arguing that children will rely on gestures instead of words. However, multiple studies, including a notable 2018 study published in the journal Pediatric Psychology, have debunked this myth. These studies show that sign language can actually accelerate verbal development by promoting early understanding of communication concepts. The text reads: Critics' concerns about sign language delaying verbal skills are presented too. Let's highlight delaying verbal skills. So, is it A, highlight a common misconception that the article aims to refute? B, support the critic's stance against early sign language education? C, distract from the benefits discussed in the first paragraph? Or D, emphasize the need for further research in language development? So, it tells us that multiple studies, including a 2018 study, have debunked this myth. These studies show that it can actually accelerate verbal development, whereas in the beginning, it tells us that critics of early sign language claim it might delay verbal skills. So you can already see there that it's trying to refute and argue the opposite. So, A highlights a common misconception that the article aims to refute. Does seem like a good possibility. B, support the critic's stance against early sign language education. That wouldn't be correct. C, distract from the benefits discussed in the first paragraph. Nope, that would be incorrect as well. It doesn't distract. D, emphasize the need for further research in language development. It's not emphasizing research either. So we would go with A, highlight a common misconception that the article aims to refute. And the reason we say this is because the criticism that sign language might delay verbal skills is introduced to highlight and then counter a widespread misconception, and this reinforces the article's argument that sign language in fact benefits early language development.